Okay, so we're back, and now we're looking at the back of this cab. We've been looking at all the various features of sort of what you would consider your standard run-of-the-mill, mid-range price guitar cab. So here we are on the back. So let's see what we can discover about this thing. So we'll look at the terminal plate here. It's the good thing is it's got stereo inputs plus a mono in-out. It's a switched controller. There's sort of good points and bad points with that. Yeah, it's good because it takes up less space. It's bad because you got a mechanical switch here, and that's a point of failure. But there's really nothing wrong with this other than the fact that they use really small gauge wiring. So I don't know what the power rating capacity is on this thing, but trust me, they didn't spend a lot of money on the wiring on the inside. The other thing is that these jacks, these are not sealed jacks, so the air goes right through them. So if you've ever had a guitar cab or especially a bass cab where you hear like a weird buzzing sound or a weird resonance or something from the back, a lot of times it's air rushing and whistling through these jacks. So some players take disposable earplugs and shove them in there to try to jam them up, but it's pretty sad actually that you got to go to those sort of lengths when you pay for something like this. You also see the problem I was talking about on the handles. You'll see these corners here are getting all cracked and chipped up because they don't recess their fixtures, which means that these things take a lot of abuse. In fact, there's a crack on every one of these corners where it looks like stuff was banged into them. And if I really just pushed on that very hard, this thing would just flick right out. And then the last big feature here is the Tolex, the vinyl, whatever you want to call this stuff. And some people call it by different names, but the generally accepted industry term is Tolex. You can see the seam, easily visible seam here where they did, where they did the covering. This is going to delaminate. Trust me, it will. I don't care where you store it or how long or how where you maintain your gear. This stuff will curl up and it will pull away. You can see the many blems, scrapes, scuff, punctures. You can see right here where it took a nick. And this is just indicative Tolex. There's no Tolex made by anybody anywhere using any manufacturing method that's going to hold up over time to being chipped, knocked, scraped, dinged by stuff ramming into it and slamming into it. You're going to get this sooner or later. So, I mean, the good news is you can get it in colors, and that's kind of cool, and it's super cheap, so that counts for something too. So anyway, that was that's sort of our guided tour of a mid-range speaker. And I hope it points out some of the features and some of the industry standard approaches that most manufacturers have. And what we're going to do over the next couple of weeks is we'll do some videos and we'll start talking about our products and we'll highlight against this. And so now you have a better understanding for some of the things that we really wanted to improve upon and hopefully some of the things that you'll find valuable in our product line as well. So anyway, this is Michael for Red Star Audio. Thanks an awful lot for watching and we'll talk to you later. Bye.